As we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's New York and Indiana. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it's hard to remember now, but Kevin Love didn't enter the league as a three-point shooter. Yet it's become a cornerstone of his game. And coaches have told him if you're a big man and you can shoot it out there, you're a valuable commodity. Kevin, he has listened, and he is indeed valuable.
On this game today, it's all about court spacing, DA. Thanks for the report. And I had a great backcourt matchup, Doris, when you were going up against another talent guard in college basketball. Did that change your approach at all?
Well, you certainly knew when you were looking opposite somebody who had a skill set and a talent level that was going to challenge you for the full 48-minute game. And obviously, it raised the level of intensity. Your interest was piqued, and you want to show out against the best players. So certainly on the night you know you're going against an all-star type player, believe me, it's personal.
They take the challenge. All great players do. They want the challenge, don't they?
No doubt.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And New York, looking at who they got Vaughn, and it's Coleman in the small forward position.
Boy, the assist just put on time and on target. Easy shot opportunity.
That's the Dexter. And roll that time off the rim. Is that on the
working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, the defense better take notice because you can't let guys get comfy shooting from their spots.
There's Vaughn. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Here's Dexter. This one for three. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Get the shot. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. First quarter, just over a minute played. Just 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Second chance effort. That one good for 2.
Good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Coleman. A good finish at the rack off the slip feed. Coleman's got his first 2 points.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Boy, seizing control right away. Send a message on that possession.
For New York, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's up for more. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. This game against Indiana, the first game of the NBA's regular season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
Launches a 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Lots of room. Pulled the shot well with the bounce. Goes his way. Mitchell's got 5.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Greg, the defense better start to disrupt his rhythm, or it's going to be an awfully long night for them.
Coleman, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. Here's Dupree, and again it's Indiana.
Well, there is clearly a size mismatch. And from the mid-range, there's no way that shot's going to be blocked.
On the basket, Coleman. Puts it up from 17. They get it again. Vaughn gets the bucket.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
Chance shot. He lays it in.
He doesn't let that possession go to waste, man. He's going to feed on those second chance opportunities. Boy, that's pretty work.
Pass to Coleman. Pulled loose. It's to Vaughn. Covered by Mitchell. Outside from outside. Indiana leading. And then Brad Stevens, one of the most respected young coaches in the NBA. He doesn't try to coach around foul trouble.
You know what I love about Brad Stevens is he's always trying to question the norm, meaning he doesn't want to do something simply because that's the way it's always been done. So just because a guy has 2 fouls doesn't mean he automatically takes them out. I like that kind of out-of-the-box thinking. Well, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but he had a little bit of a hitch in that release.
Here's Pondexter. It's deflected, and they get it back. That one falls. New York trails by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's a nice passing by New York here. Lets the 3 fly. New York, no good that time.
Just doing the job on the back end.
Covered by Mitchell. The basketball. Here's Vaughn. 6 to shoot. A fadeaway. And the shot is long. Pondexter with it. It's good. It's a second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
And so New York calls timeout. Their first. Opening out of the regular season. Blue sky for every team. Doors. Optimism is high. Players thinking about all the possibilities ahead.
No doubt, it's a time of tremendous optimism for both the teams and the fans of these teams. And the culmination of the work you put into the offseason, who's improved their skill level, who's added a dimension to their offensive game. We're all salivating for the start of this year.
And New York making a change here. New York trails by 7.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be into a long wait.
The pass to Cox. Pass to Mitchell. 14 feet away. Kelly. And he drops it in from the low post. Kelly's got his first basket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Yep, that one goes.
Boy, that's how to do it. Just go strong. Don't settle for a jump shot when the defense is flat. But ignites.
Indiana leading by 5. Over to the left wing. Mitchell outside. No good off the back of the rim. For New York, they've gone even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Covered by Mitchell. Passes it to Batista. No shot was in. So Indiana will take it the other way. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by Coleman. New York trails by 5. 1:30 left here in the first quarter. Takes a shot at the elbow and misses it off the right side of the rim. And Indiana shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They're sticking to the campaign. Mitchell, and he cuts in the lane off the glass. Mitchell's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the left side wing. It's the target from 18 feet. He's got 8.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right, the effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Now, here's Mitchell. Over to the wing. Second chance shot. Goes up again. And it's good on the way in. And Indiana leads by 7.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Covered by Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For New York, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First free throw is good. That one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Indiana leading by 5. Hooked away. And a pass back now for New York on second left. And that does it for the first quarter. Indiana out in front. They lead by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game along with it.
It never occurred to me that I'd be shooting threes at this rate and doing some of the things that I'm doing. But it's just the way that the game has evolved
And give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Hustling on that offensive line, so that's led to a number of second chance points.
I think the defense has been very good. And right now they're letting them pounce all over them and get second chance opportunities.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. To the paint. Guarded by Bradley. Unloads from 13. Bradley with some nice D.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And it's a 10-point Indiana lead.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. He's got 12.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wing.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up his man and drains it despite having the size on him.
And we got it here, so let's check in with David Aldridge according to the sideline.
Last season started with that terrific injury today. Now, it's been a long road back for him, but he took heart in the encouragement he received, not just from his family, but from so many well-wishers. He said he realized how lucky you are to have people from all over supporting you. Right?
David, I think everyone is rooting for his complete recovery. Thanks for that report. And so here is Indiana, following the score by New York. Just 5 to shoot, and he gets it to go. And Indiana leads by 11.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
New York calls timeout. In the past, it has been suggested to us that up-tempo teams couldn't maintain that style and then go on to win the playoffs. Is that an outdated theory and thought process?
Well, I think it is always contingent on the team, Kevin. You think back to the Lakers Showtime era, when the reality is those were up-tempo, Showtime type teams, right? They could sustain it. But I think the fact of the matter is the teams that sustain success are the ones that can play in virtually any style. Can they play up-tempo if you allow them? Certainly. But when the game slows, particularly in the playoffs and the postseason, can you execute in the half court? Because you've got to be able to play both ways, I think, to win in the modern NBA.
Picked off in midair. Mitchell right side. It's rebounded by New York.
I'll tell you, he's not going to get in his coach's good graces if he's missing wide open looks like that.
Here's Coleman, guarded by Bradley. Just his first attempt, and he hits the jump shot. How about 3 minutes long in the second quarter of basketball? Kicks it out to Mitchell. On deep, and Indiana another 3.
This is why I love this game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Ball pass to Batista. Down low. 8 away. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2% shooting.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Peters the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
All the officials are all over that.
Indiana shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Shooting 2. first one falls. Last season, Doris, the NBA hosting 4 regular season games in Mexico, celebrating the 25th anniversary of the NBA playing in Mexico City.
Well, Kevin, you know this. Mexico City is the 5th largest city in the world. You are a geographic expert. This is a gateway to all of Latin America, and the NBA, as always, eager to expand their presence in the market.
I agree. The fact Doris was so progressive has just given them so much new things, revenue, growth avenues to follow. It just opens up a whole new area where they can grow.
Never rest on your laurels, Kevin. Always work hard, just like the great Kevin Harlan does.
And the shot goes in.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
A nice shot by Condex. Condex has got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointed effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
And it falls over the rim and in. 6 points for him.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Covered by Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. But they get it done. There's Charles, and again it's New York.
Well, so rewarding for a player to beat everybody to the basketball and convert that second chance bucket.
Inside. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Pass to Batista. To the inside. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Mitchell outside. Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming closely. Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. And Indiana making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of the shots.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And that'll prompt Grant Stevens to break right here. Timeout taken. Change here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for Indiana.
And even when the deep three has been there, they've stayed away from it. They're working hard to get shots from close range, resisting that urge to get too loose with their shot selection.
The pass to Coleman. Covered by Mitchell. 2 drop shot. Unable to get that one. And Indiana will come the other way.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in the score.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Indiana again. Listen. New York trails by 12 to the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 10 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Pondix. He made that one. That's the number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Coleman. Jacks up a 3. Down goes past the number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Indiana leading by 9. Mitchell dishes to Pondexter. Passes it to Cox. On the wing. Kept the line. And New York making a change here. New York trails by 9. Pass to Vaughn. Covered by Mitchell.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hat. Down low. Here's Ball. Here's Charles. Rebound by Pondexter. Indiana leading by 7. Mitchell wide open. And once again off the mark by Indiana. To the middle. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
They are just killing them on the interior.
1:21 left in the second quarter. Here's Pondexter. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that best. New York trails by 7. The pass to Charles. Over to Dupree. And a great job by Vinny contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's Mitchell. And into from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And they're right around 50% of the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Pocket 6.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he makes both from the line. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Keeps it together. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Outside red. Let's go. And the shot falls short this time. Out to the wing. Launches a 3. Hands it from downtown. 16 points for him. And we'll be back with you return shortly. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Taking a look at Indiana, Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, they remind me of Arizona. They were flat defensively. They didn't collapse at the end. They allowed over 50% shooting. I expect them to come out much more aggressive in the second half and try to take the lead early on.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye, Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Indiana leading by 5. From 13. The shot, no good. New York shooting at 51%. Really solid. And for New York, they've got ball. And it's gone. It's up. 3 on 3. And here is Bob Dexter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's 3 corners off the mark. New York trails by 5. It's a nice passing by New York here. That one goes. Count it.
I'll tell you, it takes fantastic vision and flawless timing to produce an assist like that.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Dupree. Shot is good. Pass to Coleman. Fires the 3. You can't get that one to fall. And Indiana is going to be able to win with it. Conduct from outside. That's a rebound. The 3. No good. Shot missing.
Tough start to the second half. Just 1-5. Wow.
To the right side. No good on the shot. Good B by Mitchell.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's the 3. A nice shot by Connex. And now it's an 8-point Indiana lead.
Now, a lot of coaches might look to here for taking a 3-point on the break. But I like the decision. The D had already collapsed inside.
Covered by Mitchell. Passes it to Ball. Pocket 6. New York needs to get off the shot. Shot up 2 there. 10 points for him.
Physical basketball there, and in the best sense. A hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
And just an impossible shot to go at times. Doris, when you think of that step-back jump shot in the league, it's lethal. And there are a couple guys who have perfected it.
Well, 2 in particular. James Harden, that step back that he added is now unguardable. And Steph Curry as well. Those 2 men, when they decide to get to that step back jumper, turn the lights out, close the gym doors, and step back because it's going in.
And he makes the first. Mitchell is good in for Indiana. both from the stripe. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Vaughn. Covered by Mitchell. And there's the basketball. Trying his luck deep. With one in the clock. Tough to finish it off. Beauty.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
So they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
That's the ball. Covered by Mitchell. This is it to ball. Let's it go from 14. That one doesn't go. It's his fifth miss and 10 shots from the floor.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Pondexter kicks to Mitchell. That's the Pondexter. Let's try. You can't get that one.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
Coleman. It's good from long range. Coleman's got his third basket of the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Pondexter. 12 points for him. Here's Mitchell. Vaughn with the rebound. Vaughn's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Rebound by Mitchell.
Not the kind of strong finish it should have been. Something threw him off.
Pondexter from outside. And it's a pound from three-point range. Pondexter's got 9 points here in the second half. New York calls timeout. Here's Coleman. He has 7. New York, no good that time either. Here's Dupree. Gets rebounded by New York. Fires from the wing. Connects, the jumper drops. He's got 18. Indiana leading by 7. And there's the pass to Cox. It's Pondexter, top of the key. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Cox, the pass to Pondexter. And Indiana, another 3. New York trails by 10. Pass into Charles. It's stolen. Mitchell outside. And he converts the lane. And Indiana leads by 12.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Steps back and fires. Tries again. Good work there as it goes.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Pass to Cox. Back to Mitchell. It's up a 3. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. To the middle. And with that shot, the Indiana leads cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Batista.
Well, I'll tell you, that play was not as easy as he made it look. A moving target, it has to be perfectly placed, really pretty.
Here's Pondexter. 18 points for him. And he drops in the middle off the bench. Pondexter's got 14 points now in the second half.
This is what he does for this team. Provides consistent scoring that helps them get the lead and keep it.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For New York, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 and 6.
Gentlemen, good shot. Good shot.
On the first one, drops. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 13. Just 5 to shoot. Can't hit from the elbow. New York trails by 9. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's a shot shark now, getting a better perspective on where he's been shooting the ball from.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all 5 players know exactly where he is at all times. Because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
First one falls for. And so he makes both from the line. And so here is Indiana. He kicks to Kelly. Lays it up, and in spite of the excellent defensive back, and Indiana leads by 9. For New York, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Guarded by Bradley. Down low. That shot off, and Indiana will come the other way. Here's Dupree. It's rebounded by New York. To the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York on Thursday and then on Friday. For New York, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Shoot 2. No good on the free throw. And Indiana making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Second free throw.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. Dishes it to Mitchell. And too long on the shot. New York trails by 8. Inside. Middle time pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 23. And Indiana shooting at 50% in a decent group. Kicks it out to Mycha. That one misses. And New York the other way now.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
Absolutely. You have to execute. No reason why they can't get a couple of chances at scores.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There'll be no time at all on that one. Mitchell's got 16 points.
Another triple. And that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Covered by Mitchell. 6 to shoot. From 11 feet away. And he connects with the jumper. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Hit one on the clock. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Indiana heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And the 3-point shot has been big for him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. New York trails by 7. That's Devon. Some nice passing by New York here to the middle. Gets rebounded by Indiana. They're led by as many as 14 points. And for New York. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's only over the line for 1 more.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage of look as you can really get.
New York trails by 10. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so it makes them both. Indiana leading by 8. And New York looking at who they've got. Outside Brent. It is now to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Up the line by Indiana.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on the silver platter, just served him up.
Loose. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Indiana making a change here. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Baller passes to Vaughn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Baller. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bradley with the ball. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Shot from the top of the key. Kept alive. Nice work on the ball. Staying off with the best. And Indiana leads by 9.
That makes any coach happy. You don't force a tough shot, but you get a quality look from close range. Nice.
Covered by Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Baller passes to Vaughn. Takes the 13-footer. He can't hit that shot. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Bradley kicks to Mitchell. And it's off from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, they've had to look elsewhere for their scoring, and they've got it. This guy has had very little impact on the game offensively.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Indiana making a change here. Dexter's checked in. What's up? A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell up top. Goes up on the wing. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. On the wing. It's Vaughn. And that's good. Nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
A bit under 3.5 minutes of pass here in the fourth. And that will be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Shoot 2. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Back in off the glass. And Indiana wins by 4.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And the basket charge. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game. For Indiana, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. We're of 9. Passes it to Dexter. No good on the three. And so here is New York. A 2-point game. That ties the game. 27 points for him.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Pondexter. For the three. Good on the triple. Pondexter's got 17 points here in the second half.
I guess he just needed a little break because since halftime, he's been raining triples.
Pass to Vaughn. Covered by Mitchell. And all of them to win that time before dropping in.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Time call here, Indiana decides to talk it over.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against him like that.
But there's no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Jordan, player of the game.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just toking them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Coleman's checked in for New York. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Olden.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Indiana's head coach was saying to the team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And against the whistle, 2 free throws coming up.
Gentlemen, truth shot. Truth shot.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Lead as the free throw drops for him. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Kicks to Pondexter. To the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. 2 shots coming up. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Monday, they'll take on John Wall. And then on Saturday. First one falls for. And he makes both free throws. New York trailing. There's the pass to Charles. Down low. Deflects the pass. Gets it off the glass. And New York leads by 1.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Inside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Mitchell outside. Looking to end his close foul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. officials on the call with the foul. The first one full. And Mitchell drops him up. For New York, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And that one drops for him. He's got 26. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any round.
Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the ball and will shoot two. Two shots. The first free throw is good. And so he hits the for New York, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final quarter. Great shooting down the stretch. To the paint. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as many as 14 points. He doesn't hit that one. And New York the other way now. Passes the ball. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Baller's got 5 points now in the quarter. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustment.
Well, I'd like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
Indiana trailing here. On the wing, Mitchell. Required Poindexter. It's rebounded by New York. Bond's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of his slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter. What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Back to Poindexter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's to 3. That's good again. His second basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
They've got to be willing to step up. And when it's this close, you just can't let them get easy buckets. Make them feel you a bit.
New York calls timeout.
Again, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
It's good. And Indiana leads one away.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch and making it really allowed to pull off shots like that. And they're awesome.
76 feet in the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Conduct's for no good.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
You can see his stuttering there. He's trying to get going. He's continuing to be aggressive. Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how crucial one play can be.
And really should in the fourth quarter. Around 41%. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And he's just putting the team on his back when he needed help.
Don't you just love to see that confidence when taking these big shots?
Takes the 13-footer. That shot brings them to within just one. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Mitchell sinks it. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And it's still within reach.
Maybe, but they gotta score every time they touch the ball.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Covered by Mitchell. No good from 11 feet. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just let those 5 seconds away. And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
New York with the ball.
And whatever play they run has to be quick.
No time to waste. They have to score fast and then foul quickly. Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
We're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
Boy, don't you love it. As calm as can be, seals the win with some tremendous work at the free throw line.
Pass to Coleman. Off target with its 3. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kevin, big job tonight in winning the game. What do you learn about your team when you win a game like this?
We're just giving ourselves a chance to win. So we're really just grinding out as much as we possibly can. We're getting better every day. So we're happy we got this win. I got to give it all to my teammates and my coaches.
Great focus at the end, Kevin. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, good job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.